So Vaibhav,
Yes.
tell us about your recent interest in sports and everything,
Yeah.
or your tastes in culture.
Well,
What's
so
your
let's
opinion?
start with sports because I think I would have more to say there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even in the earlier days, I used to enjoy. I think around 2013-14, or actually when India won the World Cup, Cricket World Cup, I used to follow cricket a lot, and I used to follow IPL. And Mumbai Indians have always been my favorite because when I started watching, and like this happens in each and every sport that I follow, I look at the sport and there's this big name. So at that time it was Sachin, and I start following the team that he is in. So India and
Yeah, that's
Mumbai
how it.
Indians.
Yeah, that's how it works.
So even in football, I started watching football, and there's Messi and Ronaldo. Obviously, there's a choice. I chose Messi, and then Barcelona and Argentina and all that. So yeah, in cricket, I started to follow cricket, and then if you remember, I mean, you were not in India, I guess, at that time, but if you remember at that time, when you used to buy Cheetos or Lay's, one of these, I guess, you used to get a cricket attacks card with it.
Yeah, that was big.
Yeah. Then there was this slab attacks for WWE, and
we had those Angry Birds cards in the middle.
What do you mean
I got
cards?
cards.
Just cards in
Like-
chips. It's covered with all those.
no. So there's a
Masala and
plastic bag.
Oh, so
so it's like-
you
it's like-
collect that
yeah.
and do something with that. Or
So
just
you collect that and you do something.
just
right?
put it in
That's
the
a-
keep those.
that's a-
Put it in a
that's a very-
showcase or something. No.
Yeah.
Do you have a
That's
game
a-
that goes?
That was a very weak marketing campaign for that. So
Yeah.
cards, you
Yeah,
collect
just
them,
collect them.
you do something with them.
Yeah, so you
Can't believe we are
you do know
naive
that
enough to-
collectors exist, right? Like people who collect things. You
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
that they exist,
but not cards dipped in the potato chips.
no.
No, it's in a protective bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a plastic bag that covers it, and then that has all the. Like,
Right.
And,
Okay.
and the oil goes inside the plastic bag most of the time.
no.
No?
I kept my cards so in such a secret fashion. Like
Ah.
you should not make them dirty. I mean, that's what he told my brother. But
No, but at the end, what do you do with the cards?
so there are things like
So they're just
you know,
collectibles.
No, so I mean, batting, bowling, fielding. There are these attributes on those cards for each and every player.
So it's a score for them.
Yeah, so a score that you can make the game you want out of that.
Ah.
But then, so basically, our friend circle used to collect those cards, and then we used to exchange them. We used to trade them because I have two of Gautam Gambhir. So what can I do with it, right? So we used to trade them. So
Right.
actually, they were called trading cards, I guess. Yeah. So I used to follow cricket and WWE. Obviously, I mean, do you call that a sport? I would call that entertainment. But
Entertainment.
yeah, but after that, I stopped following cricket because I felt it's the same.
Did you, when you were watching WWE, did you know that it was fake, or did you just assume that everything was happening? Believe everything?
Well, I think in the earliest years, I was too small to realize. I mean,
because even I didn't realize that it
I
was
don't
real.
remember exactly. People used to say it's fake. Some people used to say no, it's real. So I never used to think too much about it. Okay, let's just watch it.
Yeah.
Who cares? I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
that's
that
fine.
we should not try this at home or school. So actually, earlier they just used to show something like don't try this at home. So that's why I used to go to school. Added that line.
Yeah.
And yeah, thereafter PKL started Pro Kabaddi League, if you remember.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I really started playing kabaddi.
You play kabaddi?
So I mean, anyone can play kabaddi, right? So there are like 5 or 6 rules. So you can tell them to anyone. So
Don't let the girls play.
so I think you should rethink that statement because I think girls also play kabaddi a lot.
Right, but if it's a
Yeah.
boys' game, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, so it's like we used to play it in our class itself, and then the girls used to complain about us.
Ah, right.
You used to play in the class.
Yeah,
So you used to just shift all the benches outside.
no.
We used to play on the bench.
No. That's yeah.
That's the second rule. Don't play on the benches.
Yeah. So there are all the benches, and then there's space in front of it for the teacher to walk and teach.
Okay, you
right?
used to play there.
Yeah, we used to play
so the
there.
teacher's just teaching
Yes,
by
yeah.
and you guys are going ahead.
Yeah,
Kabaddi, kabaddi.
kabaddi. And then le panga. If you remember the tagline. So yeah, so after that, I used to do this in Fiji as well. So we were a bunch of people who used to watch PKL, and then we used to play there. But then some people
Just
admin
act
guys
it out or actually play kabaddi?
actually play kabaddi. Like
Oh, wow.
people are tackling,
Oh,
doing
Ah.
stuff. So in school. So this one time there
But
was
the classroom, I'm assuming it doesn't really rough. So you just slide it.
No, so
someone
it's
out
just like
the line.
floor.
Yeah, you can
This is
easily
hard.
someone slide.
This is hard.
You can
Yeah, so
No, I don't think that was his concern. That was just my concern.
what?
Oh.
That this floor is hard and it hurts.
No,
me.
so it hurts. So yeah, that.
No, but you can easily slide someone through it, right? Just pull a man through he won't be
Yeah, I
able
think
to
that's a
stop.
part of kabaddi because even kabaddi is played on sand or something, right?
And
That's
so
that's
no,
true.
so they have their I mean mat, which I don't know what.
But there's some friction there.
I mean, see, I've never been to a
Okay.
professional kabaddi court, and mostly, as far as I know, yeah, like there's sand, like the usual kabaddi. I mean, in rural India, I think they use sand. So
okay.
yeah, that's it. I mean, okay, people can slide on it. So that can also be used as a tactic. So you slide and you touch someone and then you run away. But
They're just pushing the other person out of the other line. Just go on.
no, so obviously we didn't use those dimensions. So even in normal rooms there are these lines, right? So we just use these lines as our
Right. Okay.
Right.
like, whatever outlines, balk lines, and all that.
We used to have pen fights in my class.
Oh, yeah,
I
had
also
that
used to
too.
have pen fights, but then
We used to collect all the grips that you see in the pen.
No,
Just fit.
no, so you
5 or
should not
6.
disrespect Vidya. So that's why
Okay.
I stopped playing it.
But if it is empty, if it has an empty refill, is that still considered a video? Because we used to write and see how appropriate the weight is and use more of it so that the refill becomes even more or less. So
Sure.
that gets
Obviously,
balanced.
you can
Wanna-
tune that, right? Obviously.
Want to make a joke about disrespecting Vidya? I broke that rule in
yeah.
8th grade.
yeah. Yeah. Also, so did you have hand cricket?
Yeah, we used to.
Yeah. So actually, I really enjoyed it till people brought those 100, 200, 50.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah. So yeah.
a hand of a panda and that's 100.
Yeah. I mean,
A full palm and this is a 5. Just
Yeah, this is a
a,
five.
a fist and that's a billion or
yeah.
something.
No. A fish
And you're
is like
supposed to
1,000.
billion.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, I never got hand cricket.
Yeah.
I
So
stayed out
it's
of it.
just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's it. The thumb is 6.
Yeah, the same way with so stone, paper, scissors. There's a snake. What is snake hunter? And a gun. And a machine gun. What is that? They just want to
Spoil the game.
expand the game too much. They just
No, that's just spoiling the game. So yeah, I used to play vanilla hand cricket. So yeah, I was a big fan, and I was a really good baller over there. So I mean, if you do see a distinction, you need those skills.
What kind of skills? Oh, read their mind.
So when you're, I mean, I think it is pretty symmetrical, but yeah, when you're bowling, you need to read your opponent's mind.
Yeah, but they do play some of them too frequently, and you can easily guess that.
So
They
obviously-
aren't really random enough.
So do you think real cricket is random enough? I don't think so. So over there as well, you can study bonus, right? So,
Yeah.
So I don't want to show this image that we used to study each other's
Right. Yeah.
thought process.
Yeah.
Yeah, we obviously got to know that over after a few weeks. So I used to use 4 a lot, and 4 with my thumb instead of the usual 4 fingers. So this looks cool, like really cool, right? Yeah.
And also you can easily confuse. Hey, I put a 5. Not a
No,
4.
no cheating, man. Please, please don't break the sanctity of the game. It's really sacred.
What else did you do? What other stories do you have of Kota?
What other?
Interesting story about Kota.
So I didn't do much in Kota. So no sports, no cultural activities, and so actually the only time I think I stepped into the ground was when we went for our physical education exam, and they asked us to run.
You had a physical education exam?
So I had physical education as the 5th subject.
What were the exam questions?
So not. I mean, are you talking about the theory paper or the?
No, the practical thing.
Yeah. So they asked us to run, and I think 100 meters or 50 meters.
Just take your own time. This one.
No. So 4 people in a batch or something.
Okay.
And then if you came last in that, you still pass.
I mean, I did pass, right? So no, I was not last. So I strategically chose one guy who had to run with me. I mean, I asked him to run with me. And he also thought that I might be a weaker opponent, but as you might know, I'm not.
He runs really fast.
Really?
Thanks.
What's your secret?
Well, I don't have any.
Oh.
That's the secret. But
No
yeah,
steroids.
yeah. But yeah, overall, other than that, so we then
Just keeps throwing objects from there. So
we then played football after that physical education exam, and that's it.
okay.
So
that must
was
have been fun.
kind of, because so yeah, my interest had shifted from cricket to football by the time I was in Kota. But other people, they don't really understand the spirit of football. So, like finding gaps, all that. So people are like 5 people just
On
at
one
the ball. Yeah, just at
Just kicking each other.
no, not even at the ball.
But the ball is like at that place and it's still kicking.
yeah, they're at the goal. Like 5 people at the goal. What the hell are you doing, man? Like they're all just like pass. They don't even know what the fuck offside is. Right? So yeah.